Hey guys, welcome back to HIIT Core Yoga. Another Wednesday night, and we are going to do a ladder, total body ladder, and some creature crawls at the end of the ladders. And yeah, again, just playing around with the different crawls, which are very fun. They're from primal or animal type of movement, and really fun to do. So let's get to it. We're going to kind of have the same format. We're going to start with the yoga. We're going to get into our HIIT workout, and then we'll end in a bit of yoga. A little bit of a shorter class tonight, but we will get everything in there. So let's get started in child resting pose, and I'll get my music sorted out. So come onto your mat, bring the knees wide and stretch your arms forward. Bring your forehead down to the floor. Just begin by taking some long, deep breaths in and out through the nose here. On your inhale, lift up, walk off the mat to the left side, reaching at an angle. And then over to the right side, reaching at an angle, bowing the head towards the knee. Keep breathing into the back. And then coming back to center. Okay, let's come up into tabletop pose. Bring the hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Round the spine. Come into a cat arch, and then inhale, release the belly. Exhale, inhale. Okay, moving around a circle motion. Pick a direction to move into. Then switch the direction, bend into your elbows. And then come back to center. Tuck the toes, push yourself back into a squat at the back of the mat. Lift your right arm up into the air. Exhale it down, lift your left arm up into the air. And then exhale it down. Come back and then stand up all the way, reach above your head. Inhale and then exhale, come down into a squat. And then reach forward, walk forward into plank pose, lower through chaturanga. Take it into an up dog or cobra. And then come back into a downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up into the air, down, left leg up into the air, bring it down, step your feet wide, walk yourself back into a squat. At the back of the mat, lift your right arm up into the air, holding a little bit longer, breathe. Bring it down, left arm reaching up, breathe, and bring it down. Standing up all the way, reach above your head, deep breath in. Exhale, come back into a squat. Walk forward into plank pose, lower through chaturanga. Get into an up dog or cobra. Come back into a downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, left knee down to the floor. Arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back into plank. Lower through chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Step your left foot forward, right knee down to the floor. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, hands down to the floor. And then step forward to the top of the mat. Halfway lifting, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, rise up all the way. Bring the hands to the heart, clasp your fingers, press down. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, take the hands back behind you, clasping. Pull back, look up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise up. Arms reaching up. Exhale, clasp and press. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, take the hands back behind you, clasp and pull back. Exhale, bow. up. Arms reach up. Exhale, clasp and press. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale to the right side. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left side. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. And then inhale, center. Hands back, exhale. Inhale, pull the arms back, shoulders lift, chest lifts, bow forward. And hold that forward fold. Try to drop the head, check in with your face. Try to relax your facial muscles. Breathe deep. One more deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, lifting up. Arms reach up overhead. And then exhale, arms down to the heart center. And then we'll begin stepping the feet apart and twisting left and right, beginning our more dynamic warm-up exercises. So the ladder I speak of will be 40, 30, 20, and then 1 minute. And that 1 minute will be practicing our creature crawls. So there'll be different crawls that you can do tonight. And we'll be doing 2 rounds of 4 groups of exercises. So each group is 3 minutes long. I'm just going to check my notes. 3 minutes long, and again, it'll be all kind of different exercises. And the second round, like usual, will go a lot faster, as I explained a lot in the first round. Let's go into squatting and toe touch reach. So squat down and then kick a leg forward and just reach with both hands. Again, we're just going to warm up the body here before we get into our HIIT workout. Inhale, exhale. Always good to exhale when you're putting yourself into exertion. So when you're kicking forward, when you're punching forward, when you're standing even from a squat. Okay, and then next is butt kickers and arm swings. So give me your heel to your bum, swinging left arm over right and right over left. As you're opening up the arms, just kind of really you can rock the head from side to side, check in with your neck. It's just kind of all meant to loosen up, get the blood flowing into the shoulders, into the back, hips and legs. Get the heart rate a little bit up there so the body doesn't go into complete shock when we do our HIIT workout. Okay, and just keep moving, and I'm going to just go to my timer here as we on the bend. Sorry guys. And then you can go into sort of a boxer shuffle if you want to. So from side to side as I'm talking here, I'm trying to sort out everything. I think I got it. Another thing what we're going to work on is 5x5. So if you've done a 5x5 workout with me before, you know that the basis is going to be full range of motion versus half range of motion. So that's what also we will be working on in the 40-second timing of each group of exercise. The first one, I'm going to be counting it out, even though it's going to be 40 seconds timed, is tricep push-ups. So come onto your mat, and you can practice this here if you want to, or save your energy for when we get into it. You can go from your knees. So full range is doing the push-ups, elbows inside your, beside your rib cage, and then the half range is down nice and low, pulsing for 5. So we're going to do 5 full range and then 5 pulsing. 5 full range, 5 pulsing until the timer is up. That's going to be how the 40-second is going to go. Then we are going to do frog hops. So in, touch the floor, and then feet together. And then we will do mountain climbers for 20 seconds, and then bear crawl for 1 minute. So your bear crawl will be knees hovering above the floor, and you could start in the tabletop pose, and then you're just walking back and forth, practicing contralateral movement, lifting up opposite foot and opposite hand at the same time. Going faster as you feel like you're in more control, or just go slow if you're just practicing and this is new. So let's get started with those deadly tricep push-ups. And again, feel free to do this on the knees because it gets really intense by pulsing in full range motion. 40 seconds, you guys. Go. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full range. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go full range. 5, 4. Oh, saved by the bell. Okay, that was that first deadly 5 by 5. Going into frog hops in 2, 1, go. Inhale, done. Exhale, push to hop. So it's descending ladder, so it does get easier, but then there's that 1 minute at the end, which you may feel challenging or maybe relaxing, depending on how you like crawling. It's definitely sneaky cardio, that crawling. 2, 1. Okay, going into mountain climbers. So in plank position, 3, 2, 1, go. Driving the knees into the elbows. Try to keep your bum down. No down dog allowed. Keep the knees close to the floor as you pull them towards the elbows. 3, 2, 1. Okay, this last one is the bear crawl. That's for the minute. So again, you start in that tabletop pose. Lift your knees and go. You may feel that walking back is more challenging, and that's pretty common too. Make sure your knees are close to the floor. So you want to try to have that flat back as best as you can. Core engaged. This should feel pretty intense on your shoulders and your quads and your core. So if you feel it there, you're doing a good thing. Remember, you're not in a walking down dog, so try not to lift your bum. Gotta get your bum down low, gotta get those knees hovering, just scraping above the floor, not touching the floor, but just hovering above the floor. So check that out constantly. Check your form. 1, that's it. Good job. Okay, that was the first group. On to the next. Squat jump, 5 by 5. So we're doing a squat and then a jump. So you're doing squat. These are just your regular squats. And then you're going to do squat jump for 5. So we're going to do 5 and 5 for that 40 second. Burpee and 2 back bows. So you're gonna start at the top of the mat, burpee style. Come back, lay down. 1, 2 back bows. Pull your arms back. Jump your legs forward and jump up or reach up. For 20 seconds, we're doing Navasana reach backs. So legs may be hovering above the floor or maybe heels down to the floor. We're reaching back with the arms. So to make it harder, then those legs will be up. Okay, and then crab crawls will be our walk. So crab, lift your bum high as best as you can. If you're starting, maybe you just kind of need your bum down low, or if you have really tight shoulders, maybe your bum will be down low. But eventually, as you get a little more flexible, you want to try and work those glutes. So you're squeezing and think about your hips lifting as you are walking, okay? Contralateral movement, think of left hand, right foot, walking forward and back. Okay, so 40 seconds. Let's get that heart rate up, squats and squat jumps. 40 seconds, and again, I'll count this out for you. Try to keep up. 40, go. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat. 5, 4. Oh yeah. Okay, that was it. Burpee to 2 backwards. In 3, 2, 1. Go. 1, 2. And these ones, you're just trying to do as many reps as possible, like usual. That first one is the only one where it's kind of more controlled repetitions. This one you can really go at your own pace. You against yourself, really. Now, Navasana reach backs. 3, 2, 1. So remember, this is only for 20 seconds. So try to do the hardest version of this pose you can, this exercise. Three, 2, 1. Okay, crab curls are next, so you can just stay down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So lift on up and start walking. So again, you want to try and keep the hips up nice and high as best as you can. And if your hips are down low, don't worry about it. Just try to keep your hips anywhere off the floor, and it'll come. The flexibility, so sometimes you'll be inhibited by the flexibility. But again, if you have that strength in your legs, push that bum up, and then you'll gain strength in your backside a lot quicker. 4, 3, 2, sneaky cardio, there you go. See what I mean by sneaky cardio? Okay, it's challenging your body in just different ranges of motion for that period of time. Just enough to kind of push you through, and it's all good. We're going to get lots of practice with that one. Some water, not too much. Get into the next one here. So we're going to do our 5x5 is going to be lunges and jump lunges. We're going to do the right side only. So again, I'm going to suffer along. I'm doing this as all live. So not pre-recorded in any way or edited. We're going to do right leg first and left leg back. This is your lunge. You're going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then your jumps will be that. So both feet lifting off of the ground at the same time for 5 jumps. Okay, if that is going to be too much, then you can do these quick steps. You can go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 as I'm jumping, okay? And that'll be your modification. but try it, unless you have any injury, then then try and do those hop ones. Then we are going to do plank, 2 dolphin plank presses. So plank down to the dolphin, push up, go down to dolphin, press up, right arm, right forearm, and then left side. So right, left, okay? Keep switching back and forth. Then we're going to do rock back and jump up. This is what we did last week. Quite challenging, but again, I just want to throw it in there for practice. Only 20 seconds, and again, you can use your hands to help you. Rock back, feet over your head, and then popping up, or without your hands, and then lifting up. And again, that's without the hands. It'll challenge you tenfold, but try, if you're just kind of hesitant, then use your hands to kind of pop you up for that one. And you can go slow, but it's just about going down and getting up. And just that is just the basic functional exercise, like the best thing you can do for your body, in my opinion, is learning how to get up from the floor. And not necessarily like you're going to do that all the time, jumping out of bed like that, but it's fun. You can get your kids involved in that too. Next is going to be the bear to crab, and we're just going to alternate sides. So again, the fun one, you're going to be kind of all over the place, off your mat and stuff, but that's okay. So let's start in a bear position, and then your right leg is lifting up, and then it's gonna go over to crab, and then you're going to switch, which leg is up, and that's gonna go over. And then you're going to just kind of flip over. So whenever you are in crab position, just switch that leg, go over, and then over. Switch that leg, under, sorry, the leg is going under and under. Okay, so just remember when you're in crab, just switch which leg is up, take it underneath. So you're gonna stay a moment in that bear position, but then you're going to hop and just kind of flow over to the side. So again, just kind of try to flow with it. I know it's going to be an uncomfortable movement. If you've never done this before, you may feel dizzy doing it, but just go slow if you do. So let's do some lunge jumping. I'm gonna count this down for the 5x5. Right leg forward, left leg back, and go. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 5, 4, again, saved by the bell. Plank to dolphin planks. So start in plank, 3, 2, 1. Go down, come up. Go down, come up. Whatever side you come up on, go down on that same arm so that you don't get confused about what side is coming up next. Okay, just go left, left, right, right, or left, left. Yeah, right, right, back and forth. You want to kind of take the thinking out of some of these as best as you can. Let your body do its thing. Okay, that was it. And then the rock back jump ups. In 2, 1, go. So rocking back, jump up. Two, 1. Okay. Going into the bear crawl to crab. So you're just going over and over. So you can start in crab if you want to. Lift that leg up, go under to bear, and then go all the way back into that crab. Switch which leg. Go under to bear, pause a second, come back into crab. Switch which leg. So again, just kind of practicing that pivoting. Really good. For the shoulder, you're always going under. The leg is threading under for crab. So thread under, bear, crab, switch which leg. Under. Just let your shoulders flow around. Again, I'm just going really slow here so that you can kind of see what I'm doing. There you go. That was it. Timer out. So good job. We have one more group, and then that will be the end of that round. Lunge jump on the left side, and side plank hip dips with a push-up in between. So you can start with a push-up, go off to the one side, hip dip, push-up, hip dip, or arm up doing hip dip, and then back to push-up. Okay, you can do the push-up from your knees. So do your push-up from your knees, and then come up, drop a shin down to the floor, do your hip dip, okay? You can modify that. Like most things, you can always modify, and with the lunges too, you're just going to bring that back knee in. I'll explain it when we get there. Then we're going to do recline Navasana. So you're going to be on the floor. You're going to be on the floor here, and we're just going to hold this position, kind of like what's also referred to as kind of a banana type position, arms overhead. So just make sure that the low back though is pulling into the floor. So if it feels like it's way off the floor, then just lift your knees up higher. So what we're going to do is isolate everything. Think about rib cage pulling in, and hip points pulling in, and again, that low back must be on the floor. So you can raise or lower the lever, which is your legs, to make that possible for you. And then we are doing some plank sideways crawls. So I'm just going to face this way for a moment. So we're just going over, so straight legs, side to side, going back and forth. Okay, I know it's gonna be a long, it's 1 minute long. We also did planks for 1 minute last week too. This is adding that movement here, but it's going to be just kind of lateral back and forth. Again, just working different ranges of motion and different body parts here. So do the best you can. No real modification with that, unless you would like to drop the knees. Doesn't really work as well. Dropping the knees, not so good. Okay, let's get to it. Go 40 seconds on, and that's going to be the left leg forward, right leg back. You guys ready? Let's go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lunge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lunge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump. Ouch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3. That was really hard. Good job, you guys. Okay, side plank. Hip dips with a push up in between. 2, 1, go. Push up, hip dip. Okay, reclined Navasana. So on your back. Okay, you can start by bringing your knees in for a hug if you want to. So to make this harder, your legs are straight out, lower to the floor. To make it easier, lift your legs or bend your knees. Make sure you're feeling something though. So this is not just a relaxation pose. You want to put somewhat effort into that. That was just 20 seconds, easy peasy. We're going to go into lateral plank curling. Let's go. So just back and forth. I'm gonna push my mat, just have cushion underneath my hands for that. Okay, and just going back and forth. Again, try to keep the bum down low, just looking down so that you're not also moving into this weird spine extension or anything. Core muscles should be on, turned on here. Leg muscles as well. Almost there, you guys. You got 4, 3, 2, 1, and that was it. Good job. That was the end of the first round. So we are going to motor through this next 12 minutes or so. Yeah, 12 minutes. And do this next round, round 2, a little bit of change up with the crawls. I'm not going to explain anything because I did that on the first round, and we'll get right to it. Again, we are going to start with those deadly 5x5 tricep push-ups. And I am going to do those from the knees. If you got juice left in your legs and in your arms, then you can do those from your toes. But I'm going to count it down, and hopefully I survive along with you guys. 40 seconds, go. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. I timed that good. Okay, slowed it down for you guys and for myself. Now we're going to do frog hops for 30 seconds. Give me a nice break. Go. And you're just doing what you can. Again, if you have nothing left, then you're doing this. This is your modification, okay? Otherwise, hop wide and then feet together. Try to keep moving, even if you're not even doing the same exercise that I'm doing. Mix something up. Try to stay with it. Mountain climbers. In 3, 2, 1. You can go fast mountain climbers, you can go slow. Try to keep the bum down. 3, 2, 1. Bear crawl, already. Time flies by in the second round, I tell you. And go. So knees hovering above the floor. If you want to practice lifting one leg and one hand up off the floor at the same time, and just kind of doing this kind of funky, exaggerated walk, that's what helped me learn, is just holding that for a bit and then bringing it down. And then you get faster once your brain starts mapping and mapping those movements, mind-muscle connection, and you can get faster at this. 13 seconds left. Three, two, one. Good job. Group one done. We're on round two, everyone. So hopefully you're still sticking with me. We're gonna get through it. Squat jump is our 5x5. So squat and then a squat jump. So I'm not gonna do it. And then the crowd crawls is going to be at the end. I'm just going to go, say it as we're going. So 40 seconds and go. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 5, 4, 3. Okay, burpee and 2 back bows. So laying on your belly. 2, 1, go. 1, 2, jump forward, jump up. Or you can do this, walk back. 1, 2, and then you push up onto your knees, and then to plank, walk forward, and reach up. You just want to slow it all the way down. 4, 3. All right. Navasana, reach backs. So in your boat pose. Go for it. And you can have your heels down to the floor and you're just leaning back. So you want to think of isolating some obliques and some abdominals. So upper body. Okay. Crab crawls. So you see that? 3, 2, 1. Pop up and go. Okay, so same thing as when I said bear crawl. If you want to practice kind of lifting an opposite hand and opposite leg for a second and just kind of doing like this weird kind of Russian kick crab, then again, that's creating a mind-muscle connection in your body if you're having a tough time coordinating the movement. So contralateral movement, moving opposite hand, opposite foot at the same time. Moving forward, moving back. So it's all about that practice, and then eventually you kind of get faster at it. I feel for you, if you have tight shoulders, then this is a toughie. This will be a toughie for you, but it's all good. It's good for your shoulders to open up that chest, and again, just working different muscles. That's it, by the way. That was group 2. And again, just practicing, and all will come. So now we're into lunge zones already. So we're gonna do that right leg first in the 5x5. We are going to end in the bear crawl, bear to crab, spin throughs. You know, those fun ones. Okay, so right leg forward, left leg back. Oh, let's get it over with. Starting now. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 5, straight legs. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then jumping, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, push through your front leg, 3, 2, 1, and jump, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse 5, 4, 4, full range. That's it. Normally you do full range to pulsing instead of jumping. Plank to dolphin planks. Now, go down, press up. Left, left, right, right. If you like that, the full range, half range type exercising, check out my 5 by 5 by 5 workouts archived on my YouTube channel, archived on Facebook. And those are kind of where it's at if you really want to challenge your muscles. Okay, we're doing the rock back jump up. So legs back behind you, rock forward. Definitely using my hands to assist me here. That's good. That pose is just really good for hip flexibility too, doing that exercise. Okay, so bear crab. Start with one leg up, thread under. Then you're in bear for a second, and then you come back to crab and lift the opposite leg up. Thread under, and then if you want to spin faster through bear, and then just go right to crab, then that's fine as well. And you may be able to just kind of find your flow. Moving the arms in these big sweeping motions. And the leg in a big sweeping motion as well, especially when it kicks up. And then you can kind of go over. And then you can practice getting your bum up nice and high. Woo. Coming off camera here, trying to reel it in. That's it. Okay. So we have one more group to do, and we just blasted through 2 rounds of this. So we got that left leg lunge hops, sorry to say, and then we have side plank hip dips, then the reclined navasana, and then the plank sideways crawl. Let's do 40 seconds of left leg lunge hops. Left leg forward, right leg back, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full range. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop. Back. Use your arms. 3, 2, 1. Full range. 5, 4. Ah. All right, shake it out. Side plank. Push-ups in between. Push up. Go. Hip dip. Push up. Hip dip. Get your hand to your hip as well. You can do those push-ups through your knees. Like I said before, find a way. Find a way to modify that's going to be for your body, especially as your body gets fatigued. The urge to give up is right there. So try to make it fit with your energy level, and you can. You can drop knees, you can go slower. Reclined Navasana. Whew. So holding that, just holding it, arms overhead. Yeah, short amount of time, do the hardest version you can. This is the last 20 seconds. And then we have one more crawl. And then we're done. Keep squeezing. All right. Okay. Last crawl, you guys. 2, 1, go. Going back and forth. And there's just something a little bit meditative too about just focusing on these simple movements, seemingly simple movements, until you do them for a minute and then it gets real fast. Try to keep your legs in a straight line. Arms are locked basically and your legs are locked. Your bum is down. 18 seconds left. 7, 6, 5. And that's it. Oh, almost right on cue with the music. Okay, that was a high fives, you guys. We're gonna do a little bit of cool down and a little bit of yoga here to get the heart rate down. So take some water and not too much, and we'll get to it. When you're ready, arms above your head, sweeping motion, bending forward, bowing forward, sweeping motion down below. Encourage you to take some exhale out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose, and then exhale out through your mouth. That was a really tough workout, so I'm sweating. I hope you guys are too. I hope you enjoyed it. It's gonna bring everything way down. So inhale, and then we'll go into that exhale, and then just step your feet a little bit wider apart. Okay, ragdolling and rocking. Side to side. Breathing into the back. So at the top of the mat there, we want you to step your right foot back and the right knee down to the floor. I'm just going to hold this low lunge here, kind of resting. If you need blocks underneath your hands to make this a little more restful, then you can go ahead and do that. If you need block underneath your right knee, then you can do that as well. So again, just focusing on your breath here as we bring that heart rate down in the stretch as well. We're going to take that right hand and just bring it to the floor, or it's on your block, and then we're going to open up. So left arm is going to reach up. And then we're going to reach back. And again, just lots of breath in. Try to relax your facial muscles, and then sweep it all the way around. Bring it down, step back into plank. Lower through chaturanga. So we're taking it to up dog or cobra. Look over your right shoulder, nice and slow. And then look over your left shoulder, nice and slowly. And then bring your belly to the floor. Hands just in front of your shoulder slightly. Lift up your right leg, bend into the knee. Take that over, a little bit of scorpion, bring it back down. Left knee, scorpion over, and then bring it back down. Right knee. The elbows just kind of stay bent. Your head hovers, your chest just barely hovers above the floor. Think about your hips, the movement in your hips, and you need that twist across your chest as well. And one more. And then come on, pressing up, pulling back into child's pose. to your, or sliding up, so you're sitting on your heels, and then coming back into reclined hero's pose. So hands come back behind you, opening your shoulders. If that's too much, then you're just in a camel position, just a gentle back bend. You don't have to do anything crazy, opening up your chest. So from wherever you are, if you're here back in reclined heroes, you're just coming forward, you're just flowing forward and just a tabletop down dog. Walk it out. Right foot steps forward, left knee to the floor. And then again, we'll hold for this side and just hands on the ground or hands underneath your block, head bowing down, breathing. If you feel, if you're more flexible, then you can kind of pick up that back knee and walk it back to make your lunge more wider, and you'll feel that stretch a little bit more deeper as well. Kind of keep pushing back through your back heel to make your left heel to make it more active. If you want a little more, if you want more of an active stretch as well. But we're just kind of focusing on the passive for now. It kind of feels good. Let's open it up. So take the left hand to the floor and then take a rock to the left. Open up the right arm reaching up. Reach back. And you can kind of tilt your head away, drop your left ear to your left shoulder as you do that. Kind of feels good, just get that space in the neck and the shoulder, and then reaching up, and then bring it down. Okay, from here we're going to step it back to plank lower through chaturanga. Lift into up dog or cobra, and then we're slowly looking over the left shoulder. Looking over the right shoulder. And then back to center. Downward, or coming back to child's pose, sorry. Stretching it back. Deep breaths into the back. And then rising up to tabletop pose. Come spin around, and then we'll get onto the ground here, rolling or rocking like a ball. So we come to the top part of your mat, grab onto the backs of the knees, and then tuck your chin. Inhale, rock back, and exhale, rock forward. If you would like just a shorter range of motion, then you can do that. Otherwise, rocking up, and just to give your back a little bit of a massage. Coming back to happy baby pose. So on your back, grab onto your knees. Your knees are wide, and then do some ankle rolls. So just kind of whatever you feel. You can go counterclockwise, clockwise, or just kind of freestyle it with your ankles. Spread your toes out, and just kind of shake out any tension you feel in your ankles. That may feel especially good if you're not used to jumping or working out in your bare feet. Just kind of good to get that that awareness in your feet. Stretch it out. Eventually building that strength here the more you practice this type of exercise. Okay, we are going to drop the feet to the floor, cross the right ankle on the left knee, and move into a figure four stretch. Lift up the left knee, thread underneath. You're grabbing onto the left hamstring and drawing the leg in. If this feels like a stretch right here with your left foot onto the floor, and just kind of, you can gently press that right knee away from you. If that feels like a good stretch and deep enough, then you will stay there. But if you need more intensity, that's when you're bringing that knee in, and then the closer your shin is towards your chest, the more intensity you will get out of this pose. Keep your right foot flexed though. Think of the toes curling back towards the shin. opening the right knee out to the right side. You can gently press your forearm, your elbow, into the inner thigh and just kind of help to guide that knee out to the right as well as you're holding on to here. Let's take one more deep breath in, fill up, and exhale. Okay, we're slowly release the grip, take the arms out to a T, and let the knees and the legs in the shape drop over to the left. So you end up kind of crossing your legs, sort of like eagle leg position. If this feels like it's just way too much of a twist, then you'll stack your knees on top of each other, or you may just straighten the bottom leg out from underneath. Having your knees kind of twist up, or your legs twist up like this, kind of just helps so that you don't have to necessarily rest your hand on top of your leg to draw or to keep pulling that knee down. So the closer your right knee is towards the floor, the more intensity you should feel that from your low back. Of course, your IT band, your hip flexor on your right side. With your arms, you can outstretch them to a T, and you can also raise them up higher alongside your ear or lower below your shoulder. So kind of explore ranges of motion that will feel best for your body. Meanwhile, taking those deep breaths in, still conscious that you are bringing in the heart rate. We're getting prepped for Shavasana and just going into a deep rest state. So letting your eyes close definitely helps. Relaxing, dimming the lights definitely helps as well. Okay, releasing, coming out of that position, unwind the legs, give yourself a hug. Switch sides. Left ankle on your right knee. And draw in here. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. And with this leg, you can press your elbow, your left elbow into the inner left thigh and open up the knee that way. Make sure that low back is flat to the floor. Imagine yourself breathing into any tension or stress you feel in your legs and your glutes in particular. And on your exhales, you are breathing out the stress. You're breathing out the tension. Take another deep breath in. Long exhale out. And then we're releasing the arms, and then the legs will fall to the right side. So again, in the twisted version, or like I mentioned, all the variations you can do for this position on this side. And maybe you will need to do something different. If you have an injury, or you're just challenged more in flexibility on the side, then you might have to modify. But do the best you can to do the same thing that you did on the other side. Even with working your shoulders here, your arms, playing around with that range of motion. Notice your body in the twist shape, and notice how you're breathing in the twist shape as well. So a little bit more challenging to breathe in, but usually feels pretty good to exhale out. So just take your time here. We're going to release out of the twist. Come back to center, unwind the legs, give yourself another hug. Inhale, and then you can exhale. So just a few quick windshield wipers in a slow motion, just to, again, release any tension through the back, through the low back, through the shoulders.
And then at your own time, you're moving into Shavasana. So you can straighten up one leg at a time. Very comfortable in your body position, laying on the floor. Prop yourself up with bolsters or pillows or blankets if you feel like you will be distracted in this position. Generally, after a HIIT workout, you just kind of feel tired enough to sleep anywhere. So that is kind of the cool thing about this workout. Letting the body just completely relax. Giving your weight into the floor, into the earth. Heavy through the backs of the legs. Heavy out throughout the spine, your low back, mid, upper back, shoulders, backs of arms, back of the neck, letting the head go. Allowing the eyes to relax, and then taking some deep breaths in and out. Having about 3 deep breaths in and out, so filling up belly, filling up your lungs. Long exhale out through the mouth or out through the nose. Feel like those exhales are just kind of like the seal on the pose, just kind of sealing it all in, bringing it all together, letting it all go. Relaxing all the muscles around your face, jaw especially, and the tongue in your mouth. Allow your collarbones, your chest, and your abdomen to relax. Feeling your whole body breathing and your whole body relax together. To slowly reawaken, and don't feel like you need to rush. This pose, this exercise, just as important as any other exercise, is becoming aware of your still body and your relaxed body breathing. And you're sealing in that kind of sensation too, that feeling in your body of the relaxed body breathing. And feeling your relaxed body taking movement. And that will be very lazy and very slow, and that is all good. Just starting with the small movements that you can make from your fingers and toes, and adding on a head rocking motion, yawning, and stretching the arms here as you just kind of gradually build that energy. Taking deeper breaths in. so bending the knees, maybe windshield wipers again, and then you're rocking or rolling over onto your right side. All right, so namaste everybody. Thanks for joining me tonight for this ladder curling type class. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, yeah, it was tough. So let me know how you feel after this, and also yeah, check out other videos. I did a video just before this of a quick HIIT workout too. If you just enjoy the HIIT and you just want to, you're short on time, then that is the class for you, and it'll get your heart rate up there and also build strength as well at the same time. So yeah, like this video if you liked it, and check out my other videos on YouTube. Melissa Shippey YouTube channel, and archived on this Facebook channel. And yeah, that's about it. Hopefully we'll see you guys next week, and have a good one until then. Bye.